Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to more Super Mario Bros. X The Invasion 2. Last time we reached this world, I think this is world 3? But this time, I want to go back for some secret exits that I missed. Because I finally remembered how to actually do them. So first up we have this level. In order to get the secret exit here, we need to destroy all of the purple bricks. I've been ordered to get rid of all the purple blocks. I'm going to be here all night, yeah. Just listen to this guy. There are a lot less purple blocks here than I remember. Huh. Okay. I guess that makes this a little bit easier. So just send a shell down each hole. Goes through one of these doors. Send a shell through there. And then it was the left door to progress. We want to take a shell with us, just in case, I think. No? I could have sworn there were purple blocks here. Okay. And just go back. Once you've destroyed all of them, you talk to the toad. Got rid of all the purple blocks. As a reward, I'll open this door for you. And we get our first star. Which will take us to the Star Road. Star Warp. This is the Star Palace. Here we have these doors that take us to other worlds. We are Lumas, guardians of the Star Palace. Welcome to the Star Palace. There are special treasures waiting for you if you can collect enough stars. The girl in the blue dress is Rosalina. And yes, these doors, which we will unlock after getting certain amounts of stars, will give us all sorts of goodies. For now, we'll just progress through the game normally. I don't think actually going through the doors to the other worlds will actually allow us to play in those worlds. We have to first find the star within that world. Okay, so for this next secret exit, we have to go through this pipe in order to take a Goomba shoe to this level. And then hopefully not lose the shoe. Also, there are some hidden blocks here which will allow us to get up here, where there's a hidden one-up. We go through this pipe. This guy hints at the secret exit here. Gotta use the Goomba shoe to get in here, but jumping out of it. And it takes us up here. And if you actually jump down from here, this is actually just later in the level, so actually you could technically get this with the leaf as well. That lets you just come right over here. So next, I want to try coming into this level with a shoe. Seeing if this will help us with the secret exit. If it's not on top of these clouds, it might just be in one of these vases. Okay, no, yeah, it's up here. Oh, come on! What? What? He carried my shoe away with him into the pit. Now hold on. Hold up a minute. Wait, I have an ice flower, and these guys respawn infinitely, so in theory, I can create just a big old tower of ice blocks, which will let me get up here. I can't believe this is working. Actually, I do remember doing this at some point in a different episode, but... Oh. I want to try to avoid that, though. Oh. And don't drop it from too high. Okay, is that enough? That's enough to grab the key, but not to actually stand up there. Let's get one more. Come on. Seriously? How am I not actually above this? Game. Okay, fine. One more. There. This vase must be an exit pipe? Okay, so that probably wasn't, that's just, I threw the key. This is just one conundrum after another. Okay, the key respawns. I don't know where we need to take this. I'm gonna try going down each of these vases. Damn it. Oh, hey. There's a hidden block right here. Is this where the keyhole is? Yes. Alright. So that is all of the secret exits. Oh, well, I guess we have a new secret exit. Fine, so let's go into Brick Hole Massacre. Hopefully I can remember how to get this secret exit. None of this looks familiar. Well, anyway. Last time I promised that I would talk about plans I had for SMBX episodes that I wanted to make. In this episode? Or in this video? I said I would talk about that in this video. So, I'm gonna start right now. The first idea that I had after Super Demo Bros. X was I was gonna try to recreate Super Mario 64 in SMBX. So it would be like a 2D version of Super Mario 64. It would have all 120 stars. And I mean, it would basically just feel like the Great Castle Adventure. But in the end, I started working on it. Like, I made some custom graphics that are garbage, and I made the castle, the hub world. But I don't know. I didn't care enough, and I didn't. I couldn't think of like how to turn those 3D levels into 2D levels. Like, I had some ideas, but I think it's very difficult. Just completely changing dimensions, you know? Just look at Sonic the Hedgehog. Did not transition from 2D to 3D very gracefully. And I think the same thing would probably happen if it was 3D to 2D. Anyway, it would have been called either Super Mario 64 X or Super Mario Bros. X 64. Let's see. The second project. Oh, hey. Well, that was an easy secret exit. Takes us to the Star Road into the second door. Okay. I don't think we have any doors unlocked yet. Actually, why don't I check? No, okay. 3 stars, then 5 stars, then 6 stars, then 7 stars. Okay, let's go get the standard exit. So the second project that I was working on after Super Dimmer Bros. X was actually not my idea, but one of my friend's ideas. It is an episode that was going to be called The Revenge of the Shadows, or TROTS, as is the acronym. And you would play as Shadow Mario and Shadow Luigi. So he was building that, and then he asked me, you know, hey, you want to design some levels for it and make it a collab episode? I'm like, hell yeah. That sounds fun. You know, back when I actually liked designing levels. So, you know, I made a few levels for that, for like World 1. I think I made a Mushroom House level, I don't remember. And that was actually how I got introduced to a little program called Paint.net, which is a fantastic photo editing program that I still use to this day because it's free and it does everything you could possibly need it to do. Plus it has plugins. Like, you can get custom plugins for it if it, you know, doesn't do something you need it to do. It's such a good program, you know. I saw my friend using it to create the custom graphics of Shadow Mario and Shadow Luigi. So that's how I found out about Paint.net, and I use that for my thumbnails for these videos, and just many, many things. But at some point, we both just stopped caring about that episode and just canceled it. And it's too bad too, because I think we had some cool ideas. Like one of them, which was his idea, was there was going to be one of the world's bosses was going to be the Koopa Quartet. So they'd be this like barbershop quartet of Koopas, and all of the music in their world would have been like a cappella covers of Mario music by us. So that would have been fun and also cringy, but unfortunately, we just don't care enough. What have we got here? You look like an honest guy. I'll let you pass. Just be careful with my eggs. Okay, I'll just hit this switch. This probably help me later. Gonna not touch his eggs. Not at all. Absolutely not. Nope. Don't worry, your eggs are safe. Oh wow, you've got some really great... great stuff down here. Oh jeez. Rainbow Shell, please. No. Calm the fuck down. What's wrong with you? Why did you smash my eggs? Get out of here, jerk! When you decide to be a jerk in the pacifist route. Anyway. Oh, I should not have gotten hit there. Lost the rainbow shell. Or did I just shoot the rainbow? Maybe I just chucked it. I'm like an idiot. So, the third idea for an SMBX episode, which was my idea, and the third out of 4 episodes, Jumpy Hoppy Turtle Zone. that I was going to talk about today. It's a bit of a weird one. So there's this game, or rather this website, called Not Prawn, which is a website of riddles. These weird, like really cryptic puzzles and riddles where you solve one to get to the next page on the website, and then the next page contains another riddle, and then you solve that to get to the next page. And it's basically this game, and there's like 140 something pages. But basically each page is locked behind a username and password, which you will obtain when you solve the riddle. And it is regarded as one of the hardest games in existence, because out of the millions of people who have visited the website, only like 30-something people have actually beaten the game. I myself have only gotten to like level 16. Anyway, what does this have to do with SMBX? Well, basically, my idea for an episode is I wanted to make something like Not Prawn, but in SMBX. Pwn Hammer. Dude. I forgot that the Pwn Hammer in Terraria is actually a reference to this. Glowing thing above us is the billy gun. Once you grab it, you better hold on tight. So, basically, every level in the episode, which would be called Not Mario, because it is really just not a Mario game at all. It would kind of just be its own thing. The levels themselves would not be levels. They would just be single screen. The exit is just right there. Just go to the exit. What would make the game a game is to unlock the next level. It would be locked behind a zip folder that is password protected. And you would have to solve some sort of puzzle or riddle to find the password to unlock the next level. And you would have to... So, one of the things in Not Prawn is that for most of the levels, there are a lot of hints in the source code for the web page. The hints and things in that game are just so well hidden, and some of the solutions and things are just so clever and good. So, for my episode, a lot of hints would lie in the level editor. So, like, for example, you might open up the level in the level editor and then scroll the camera off screen, and there would be like a bunch of blocks or coins spelling out words. So that would be how you would find one of the passwords. And I came up with a lot of really cool level ideas for this. But again, I just stopped caring. And I couldn't come up with enough ideas to fill the whole game. And I still have a lot of those ideas written down, and I even made like the first 30-something levels. But I don't know. Also, I'm like, these levels are like way too hard. Like these riddles, these puzzles, like how would anyone figure them out? But that's like kind of the point, right? That's how Not Prawn is. And there are no spoilers for Not Prawn on the internet. Like, you can't find, like, a walkthrough anywhere. Oh! Oh! Bye! Okay. Would've been cool to have a pink Yoshi. And I'm like, yeah, like who would actually... Okay. Who would hit a P-switch in that situation? What are you, fucking dumb? Yes. Who would actually play this, right? Like... Honestly, SMBX is dead. The people who still play it would not get it, you know? They would not care. Would not care enough to actually put in the time and brain power to figure out these really fucking cryptic puzzles. Help. Okay, I didn't fall. But I don't know. Maybe in the very, very far off future I'll finish it or something. Or release an unfinished version, because I don't know. I don't want to release an unfinished version. Because I feel like a lot of the ideas I had are too cool to pass up. But if I wanted to implement them, I'd have to actually finish the whole thing. Just because of how they work. But I am kind of proud of some of the ideas I came up with. So the last idea that I had for an SMBX episode... Oh, Jesus. Okay. P-switch shenanigans. There is a secret exit in this level, and I think I remember where it is. There's like a hidden pipe somewhere. Well, guess I'll just go find another one. Yoshi is surprisingly replaceable. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let me take this blue Koopa. We can fly around. Don't have to worry about this P-switch killing us. Here. There it is. I remember. We do need to get through here before the P-switch timer ends. There we go. That was so laggy. Just too many coins. And that takes us to Panic Zone. So the last idea for an episode that I had, it was going to be called Mariogue, or Mario Rogue, or Rogue Mario. Basically, I was going to turn Super Mario Bros. X into a roguelike with randomly, procedurally generated levels and permadeath. Where if you die, you're basically sent back to the beginning of the game. Try again. But the game would be fairly short. Unless you do multiple playthroughs to unlock all the secrets. And I had everything, just absolutely everything about the game planned out. Very, very carefully planned out. Except for the actual designs of the levels. I just had the general themes of the levels, I had the structure of how the game works, and all the secrets. I had just so many things. But when it came time... It's a treasure house. When it came time to actually design the levels... Welcome, please take anything that can help you on your journey. Oh, finally! The leaf! Gosh, dude, it's been so long. We've gone like 3 worlds without seeing this power-up at all. When it came time to actually start designing levels, I opened up the level editor, I started placing blocks, and I remembered, God, I hate making levels. Painful playland. I don't know, man, I just... These days, it's just... I do not like making levels in this game anymore. I've been waiting in line forever! This place looks so fun, I can't wait to get in!
Hey you, no cutting in line.
Let me out! Let me out! He tricked us. There are monsters everywhere. This is a good level. You got Waluigi, Waluigi pinball, people, toad people suffering. Absolutely glorious. So I never actually made any levels. I made the hub level, and like that's about it. But again, I really like a lot of the ideas I had for it. Basically, the way that random generation would have worked. To generate a random number in SMBX, first of all, I would have been using version 1.4.5, which in theory you could just use like Lua scripting to create a random number generator. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use nothing but the game's mechanics. So the way I would have made a random number generator is I would have a blue Naked Koopa, the one that kicks shells. There would be a shell on either side of it. And the direction it's facing would be set to random. So if it moves left, it would kick a shell, and it would hit nothing. If it moves right, it would kick a shell, and it would hit a switch block. One of those on-off switch blocks. And we would do this... I would do this for every switch block color, all 4 colors. And this would basically create a binary code with 4 digits. You know, 4 ones and zeros. So there would be... Okay, we need a hammer suit for that. There would be 16 possible outcomes. And that is basically how you randomize things in SMBX. So the way that levels would be procedurally generated, the actual levels themselves would not technically be random, but they would have a lot of sections, and you would randomly play a few of them. The game would select 4 at random for you to play, out of like 16. And it would do that for every level, and then at the end of each level, it would use this random number generator process to choose the next level that you play. And I also had a design for an item room, where you get a random item. Now, there's already a random item in the game that just gives you a random power-up, but it doesn't actually have the chance for every power-up in the game, especially not the newer ones introduced in 1.4, such as the propeller mushroom and the blue shell costume and the mini mushroom. Anyway, I think that this one is like my coolest idea yet. But it would take so much work. There's a lot of... I would need a lot of custom graphics to be made for it. Because some of the like level themes are somewhat original. And I don't think there are any custom graphics that already exist for exactly what I want to create. Okay, where were those blocks? Did I miss them? And there would just be a lot of level design work to go into it. And I wanted to have like custom bosses for it. Okay, here are the blocks. You know, cool bosses, like the ones in Reign of the Gatekeepers, or some of the ones in the level spotlight levels. So that's the star for World 3. But yeah, again, it's cancelled. There's no way I'm gonna ever finish it. Hey, we have 3 stars now. We can see what's in here. What do you say? This egg contains a very rare Yoshi. Please treat him well. It's Ice Yoshi. Yeah, I also wanted to have one of the secrets in the game be the Pit of 100 Trials. It would be based off of the Pit of 100 Trials from Super Paper Mario, because in that game, the levels there have randomly generated layouts, and I thought of exactly how I could do that. I figured out the logic for it, but I just am just so lazy when it comes to actually making levels. Anyway, that's everything. That's all the ideas. Those are all the canceled SMBX episodes that I started working on, never finished, probably never will finish, because man, I hate this game. Anyway, next time we'll go to Dungeon of Strange Happenings. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.